Hey, what's up, guys? Drop my phone. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Benny Sullivan, and I wanted to make this quick video about my coaching experience with the buffest Asian in the world. No, not Chong Li, but pretty damn close. Gokuflex, aka Matt Kido. Now, with this being my first time with the coach, I did not know what to expect. I was already following flexible dieting, and the reason why I wanted to get coached was to gain some more knowledge. Maybe he could teach me a little bit more how to cut properly, because this is my first cut as well. I was very paranoid about cutting, and I didn't want to lose any type of muscle mass because, of course, I don't really have as much muscle mass to start with. So yeah, the reason why I chose Matt Kido was because, for one, I was a big fan of his channel. Also, I love the way he trained. Now, he calls his training power bodybuilding, and to me at the time I was doing powerlifting type of training, and I kind of wanted to transition into bodybuilding, but of course I love powerlifting, I love lifting heavy weights, so I figured that would be the best choice for me. So I decided to do 12 weeks with Matt, and I really enjoyed my experience with him, to be honest with you. I was also considering Chris Jones, but the reason why I didn't go with Chris Jones was because I saw that he was just giving out meal plans for certain weight classes, and I wanted something a little bit more personal, and that's something Matt Kido offered. He asked me about what I wanted to eat as far as, or what I like to eat as far as clean foods, dirty foods, all this, and he came up with macros to fit me. Now, that's something I wanted, something to be a little bit more personal. So again, that's why I chose him. My starting weight was 182 when I got with him. Now, I wasn't really happy with my physique at the time. I kind of let myself go because of life, blah blah blah. But anyways, the way this worked was I counted my macros every single day. I weighed myself every single day, and I would send him my macros that I hit weekly. So depending if I lost too much weight or if I didn't lose enough weight, he would adjust my cardio and my macros. So one thing that I learned with him was that you can definitely eat. Now, what I was doing before I even started with him was I was eating pretty low amounts of food, but wasn't putting much cardio in. Now, what he did was up the food and up the cardio. Now, what I found out in that I felt a lot better mentally and of course physically. Because I was eating a lot more food, I felt like I did have a lot more energy and I wasn't as hungry as often. So the whole appetite thing wasn't really an issue with me. So I was definitely happy about that. I would highly encourage you guys to get a coach if you guys want to cut or bulk or anything, because you can hold someone accountable for your actions. Like, if I mess up on my diet one night and I'm gonna be like, you know what, I'll go back to it tomorrow, and then I'll do it again, I'll go back to it again. You know what, but it's different when you have a coach, you know what I mean? Because now you know, okay, you kind of don't want to disappoint him. Now, it might sound a little weird, but I felt like I had to follow with it, you know what I mean? I was more focused, I was more motivated. Now, I kind of did run into some issues during these 12 weeks. I definitely stalled. For one, on bench, my overhead, my deadlift, and my squat, I had to raise the weight at least 5 pounds weekly, because I was raising the weight and I was, losing body weight. Of course, to my understanding, it's gonna be it's inevitable that you're gonna lose some type of strength and muscle mass during a cut. Now, I think I stalled about 250 for a 5x5, and I could not pass that. From my understanding, when you stall, I thought you were supposed to lower the weight and then up the volume. Basically, what he just told me was to keep trying, and I couldn't do it. So basically, for like the last 3-4 weeks with him, I was just doing the same weight. Also, another thing that I ran into, another big problem, I guess, for me, is that because I was working so heavy week by week, I was working 95% of my max, and for deadlifts, I think that took a big toll on my hips. If you followed me on social media and watched my previous videos, you would know that I did have a hip injury. I strained my groin and my hip flexors. I'm not sure if it was because I was working so heavy or because it was my mobility. Again, I don't want to blame him for anything. Maybe it was my mobility, maybe my form wasn't correct. Then again, that was another issue that I did run into that really sucked, in my opinion. I hate taking time off of the gym, and I hate being in pain overall. I kind of had to make the decision myself to do a deload, because I felt as if I was feeling real achy on my hips. Of course, because of that injury, I had to work really light, and I did bring it to his attention, and he just told me to let it heal. But overall, I did learn a lot from him, and I got great results. I went from 182 to 165 within 12 weeks with him, and Really happy with my results, man. Big thanks to you, Matt Kido, Gokuflex. The link down below to his channel will be in the description box in case you haven't checked him out already. The dude is super jacked, super knowledgeable. I really highly encourage you to go check it out. If you're into flexible dieting and you're into powerlifting and bodybuilding, dude, that is the perfect guy for you. And as always, guys, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.